Once upon a time, in a land not as far away as you think it is, there was a boy who sought to discover whether or not he could make brown a beautiful color. Now, this boy was only 2, maybe 3 seconds old, but he approached his canvas fearlessly, pulling the brush out from his waist, getting the paint onto the palette, and then from there, dipping the fine, semi-white, sort of beigey color bristles into the brown paint. Every once in a while, he'd put some white on there, maybe just a little bit of black to darken it up. But many moments went by, and after these many moments, his work, his hopeful masterpiece, was quite complete. He stared at it for many moments to determine whether or not it was truly ready to see the light of day. Because, you see, he was quite afraid of the reception of his work. He wondered to himself as he stared deep into the thick lines that had been painted all across the small board. He wondered if people would like it or not. It was a great fear of his for them to not. And seeing as how his goal was to make brown beautiful, he wondered if they would continue to think it ugly. Because many people seem to. Brown is not commonly considered many people's favorite color. So he looked, and he looked, and he thought for many moments. And eventually, he decided. He took the canvas by the shorter sides and carried it out of his home and out into the world. He took it to a local park where you don't need a permit to set up art displays. He didn't know if you needed them anywhere else, but it didn't matter. He was going to take a risk. So he went out there with an easel, and he sat this painting upon the easel. He wasn't going to paint it more. He was just using it for display. And he sat it out, and many people walked by, and he asked them if they liked his painting. And they seemed to all say that it was quite wonderfully made. Now, the boy didn't know if they meant it or not. Perhaps they were just telling that to him because he was a small boy, and they didn't want to hurt his feelings. But to the boy, it didn't really matter much, because he had supposedly completed his goal. And that was enough to get him through the rest of his life, however short or long it may be. The end.